Open up your MTT. This is the quiz review for lessons 3.6 through 3.8. The first one is write the equation of the line. So when I see the words equation of the line, I immediately know I need to write three things. Y equals mx plus b, m equals b equals. According to the instructions here, my m, or my slope, is 4, and my y-intercept, which is also another name for b, is -2. So my equation of the line is going to be y is equal to 4x minus 2. Right? We're going to do another equation of the line. So equation of the line, we're going to do y is equal to mx plus b, m equals b equals. Our slope is 7/3, and our y-intercept is 5. So the equation of the line is going to be y is equal to 7/3 x plus 5. Now all we're given is an ordered pair. So for the equation of the line, it's y equals mx plus b, m equals b equals. So I'm going to need to find my m. So to find m, I'm going to label this x1, y1, x2, y2. And I'm going to write my equation, m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So m is equal to 3 minus 2 and 6 minus 4. So m is equal to, we're going to go ahead and add a line and change the sign, and add a line and change the sign. So it's going to be 1 over 2 for my slope, so 1/2. Now I need to find b. So to find b, I'm going to take an ordered pair. I'm going to go ahead and use 4, 2 because they're not negative and those are the smallest numbers. And I also need my slope, and the slope is 1/2. I'm going to take y is equal to mx plus b, and I'm going to fill in what I know. So the y is going to be 2, the m is going to be 1/2, and the x is going to be 4. So it's going to be 2 is equal to 1/2 times 4 plus b. 2 is equal to 2 plus b. Now I'm going to ask, is the variable on the left? It's not, so I'm going to use symmetrical and commutative property of addition. So b plus 2 is equal to 2. 0 pair out the 2, so b is equal to 0. So my equation is going to be y is equal to 1/2 x plus 0, or y is equal to 1/2 x. Either one of those are my equation of the line. Find the x and y intercepts and then graph them. All right? For the x-intercept, I know that my y is going to be 0. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in 0 is equal to 2x minus 5. Is the variable on the left? It's not, so I'm going to use symmetrical. 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. 0 pair out the 5. So 2x is equal to 5. Divide by 2, divide by 2. And I have x is equal to 5/2. So my x-intercept is 5/2, 0. So I'm going to go over to my graph, and I'm going to go over 2.5 and 0, and that is going to be my x-intercept. That is the point that's on the graph and on the x-axis. Now I'm going to find my y-intercept. For my y-intercept, I know that x is 0. So I'm going to do y is equal to 2 times 0 minus 5. So y is equal to 0 minus 5. So y is equal to -5. So now I have my y-intercept. So I have 0, -5. Now, if I am graphing just using those two intercepts, I would go ahead and draw my line. However, I know that my slope is 2 over 1, and my y-intercept is 0, -5, which is the one that we just graphed. So we can go ahead and put a couple more points on there in order to graph. So we're going to start at our y-intercept, and we're going to go up 2 to the right 1, and up 2 to the right 1. And then we're going to go back to our starting point, 0, -5, go down 2 to the left 1, down 2 to the left 1. Now I have my 5 points that I can graph my positive slope line. Point slope form. In order to put this into point slope form, I'm going to write my formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. I'm going to label my ordered pairs. This is x1, this is y1. So y minus -6 is equal to 3 times x minus -2. When do we subtract? Never. We add a line and change the sign, add a line, change the sign. So our answer is going to be y plus 6 is equal to 3 times x plus 2. And that's how you put the equation in point slope form, because you can see the point that you used and you can see the slope that you used. So we're going to do the same thing again, point slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So our y1, let's go ahead and label x1, y1 so we can see our ordered pairs, is going to go in for the y. Our x1 is going to go in for the x, and our slope is going to go in for the m. So it's y minus -2 is equal to 1/3 times x minus 3. When do we subtract? Never. What do we do instead? Add a line, change the sign. So it's y plus 2 is equal to 1/3 times x minus 3. And that would be our answer in point slope form. Now we have to put this into point slope form, but all we're given is 2 ordered pairs. So the first thing that we need to do is find our slope. So we're going to do x1, y1, x2, y2, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So m is equal to 4 minus 1 over 11 minus 7. When do we subtract? Never. What do we do instead? Add a line, change the sign. So we're going to go ahead then and combine. So m is equal to 3 over 4. So that's our slope. Now, if we're going to use our point slope form, it's going to be y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Now, I can choose whichever ordered pair that I want to use. If I use the first one, it's going to be y minus 1 is equal to 3/4 is my slope times x minus 7. So that's one answer. If I use the second ordered pair, then my answer would be y minus 4 is equal to 3/4 times x minus 11. Either one of those would be a correct answer. All right, let's try again. We're going to go and find our slope first. So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2, and we're still doing point slope form. Okay, so we're going to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So m is going to equal 3 minus 2 over 6 minus 4. Add a line, change the sign, add a line, change the sign. M is equal to 1 over 2. That's my slope. So it's going to be y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. We're going to use the first ordered pair. So we're going to do y minus 2 is equal to 1/2 times x minus 4. That would be one answer. Our other answer would be using the other ordered pair. So y minus 3 is equal to 1/2 times x minus 6, and that would be our other answer. And that's review for the quiz.